Oh. Good.
Right. Should we start? Okay. Yeah, Carlo, every Evertonian is excited to know what decision you've made regarding Andre Gomez's involvement this weekend. Are you prepared to tell us?
Andre is available to play. He trained well, properly, with confidence, without problems. And my opinion is ready to play. After that, before the game, we are going to talk together and we are going to decide if he can start the game or if he goes on the bench.
So no decision taken as yet?
Yeah, no.
What about Theo and Bernard? Are they okay?
No, Bernard is okay. Theo had a problem. He started to train individually today. We will see tomorrow. I'm not sure that he's going to play against Arsenal.
5th points off 4th place, 2 points ahead of Arsenal. In terms of challenging for European football next season, how big a game is this?
Of course, we have to be focused on Arsenal, but if we want to think about Europe, there are very important games. After Arsenal, we have to play against United, against Chelsea, against Liverpool. So after that, I think after these 4 games, we can see what's going on for Europe. We have to be covered for this game. It's a really important game against a strong team away. But we need to have confidence, to do our best, to try to win. I know that Arsenal improved a lot in the last period. They have more confidence. They are playing better, and so it will be difficult. But anyway, the spirit of the team is good, and we have confidence.
Only Liverpool, though, have taken more points than yourselves since you arrived here at the club. Yet Mikel Arteta seems to have had a fair bit more praise for the job that he's doing at Arsenal. So what difference do you see in Arsenal with Arteta than prior to his arrival there?
I saw Arsenal play when I arrived here. Both we were in the stand. I think that after that game, Arsenal improved a lot, in my opinion. I saw the game yesterday against Olympiacos. They won. They are trying to play. They are better defensively. So the improvement is clear.
At the time when you were both being linked with each other's jobs effectively, could it have been very different? Could you have ended up being the Arsenal manager and Mikel could have ended up being here?
No, I am happy to be here. I think that I did the right choice. I feel good here. I found, as I said a lot of time, a good atmosphere. I like the place, so everything is okay until now.
What are your thoughts then, Carlo, as well, on the possibility of Champions League football through finishing 5th place and what's happened with Manchester City and their potential ban from European competition?
It's difficult for me to talk about this because this is financial aspect. I don't want to enter there. I think that if you want to play the Champions League, we have to think about the 4th place, not the 5th. The 5th, you are in Europa League. It could be good also for us to think that we have a possibility to play the Europa League next season.
With that in mind as well then, at the moment you're scoring more goals on average per game, higher number of shots per match as well. Are you effectively giving Dominic Calvert-Lewin the platform to make the England squad for the Euros? And what recommendation would you give to Gareth Southgate?
I don't want to give a recommendation to Southgate because he knows his job. What I want to give a recommendation is to Dominic to continue, to keep going, to try to improve. He's doing well, but he can do better, and he knows. And so I think that him and Richarlison did a fantastic job until now. They are really dangerous, and this is what we ask to them, to be dangerous in front.
Was Dominic's fashion sense and Tom's fashion sense as impressive in New York?
I like this. I said them next time I want to come with you in New York.
Do you reckon you could carry that look off, do you?
Could be good.
Just want to ask.
I am all style, but sometimes it's good to know new style of dress, no?
I'm not a fashionista. Can I ask you about Jordan Pickford as well? He spoke about critics ready to go for him because he's England's number one. Do you see that as the case, and what would you say to those who have been critical?
To be England number one is a responsibility. I think he deserved, because I think, in my opinion, is the best English goalkeeper that England has. But you have a responsibility, and so I'm not so afraid about the critics. The critic is right. At the same time, in the game against Arsenal, he did a mistake and he did a fantastic save. So this is the job of the goalkeeper. Sometimes, unfortunately, you can have a mistake, but after that, you need to have the personality to move on quickly, and he did. For this reason, I think, also for this reason, not only for his technical quality, he is the goalkeeper of the national team.
What else does he need to do, though? Does he need to eliminate those mistakes? Is his confidence as it should be? Or?
Nobody is perfect. And so we have to accept the mistake of the goalkeeper. But also we have to accept, I think that Jordan for us is really important because he's a complete goalkeeper. Because now in the modern football you cannot ask to the goalkeeper to only save shots. He has to play with the ball. He's one of the players that play most with the feet, the ball, and so he has to be a complete player. I like, if I have to choose, a goalkeeper with a good feet or good hand. I prefer the goalkeeper with a good hands.
Are his hands good enough for you at the moment?
Yes, good enough for me.
Just one final thing then, Carlo. It's on the offside rule because of what Arsene Wenger said this week. He says they should look at it and say it should be daylight between defender and attacker when they're ruling on offsides. What are your thoughts, particularly as it's so forensically looked at by VAR?
I think when Wenger says something about football, he always says something properly. I think that we can consider this aspect that is really important, and I agree with this, honestly. That but of course, a lot of times the manager said something, and after that you have to go to IFAB, you have to go to the FIFA to change the rules, and it will not be easy. I hope that if this rule can change, I can be again a manager, because I don't know how long it takes. Maybe years and years.
Just one, if I may, as well, about back to Andre. From that injury, I know you weren't here at the time, but a terrible injury in just over 100 days to be back playing again. Have you ever known a recovery quite as remarkable and as swift as this one?
No, but I think that knowing the people that are working here in the medical department, I'm not surprised. They did a fantastic job. Above all, I think that the most important part was what they were able to do on the pitch when he had the injury. I think that was the key part of his recovery.
And as well as fixing that bit, did that bit need any fixing as well in terms of that first challenge? Or
I think that this is personal, really personal, because I think for this I said that it's really important for me to talk with him. What I saw in training, it was totally confident, without problem, he was not worried to have a contact with the teammates, and so. But I think it's really important to talk with him. If he is confident, in my opinion, he can play without problem.
Okay, ready on next, please.